Hello, my juicy jelly beans. I have a really fun one for you today, and I'm loving it. Plus, I have a juicy surprise for you that I'm really stoked about. Today, we're going to go from meh to diva. It's a showstopper. She says, I know how much you love the frog mold, but I would love to know in the comments if there are other molds you really love. Let's begin with the eyes. I've already drawn on the back to know where the pupil is. We need to add a dot of UV resin into the socket. Grab your tweezers and the cabochon. I like to use 8mm ones. I find they're the perfect fit. Place the eye into the socket and cure with your UV torch, inside and out. For resin, I'm going to be using my favourite from Artline Crystal. It's a 2:1 ratio by weight. It's water, literally like water, and it barely smells. I sometimes forget to wear my mask, because if there was a smell, like others do, I'd instantly remember to put my mask and my purifier on. It's really simple to measure a 2:1 ratio. All you have to do is first decide the amount you want, then divide it into 3. Therefore, for example, you need 150. Divide it into 3 gives you 50. Therefore, I need 2 of 50 equaling 100 of part A. And then for part B, it would be the other 50. Mix it all in for about 4 minutes. Don't forget the sides. Whilst my resin is being mixed in my resinous mixer, I'm a lazy girl and I can't live without it. But I thought I'd show you just how easy it is to clean their paddles, because sometimes I just forget to do it when it's still wet. All you have to do is twist it and peel off the dried resin. Easy peasy, hairy Mary is happy. No more clunched up paddles. My resin is ready and boy, it's just perfect. Really low viscosity and perfect to avoid bubbles. I fancy purple today, so I'm going to add some pigment powder. I can't remember where I got this. You can use any pigment you want. All we need is for it to be opaque. Add a scoop into your mixed resin and mix it in really well. We don't want any paint blobs. Grab your mold and fill it up all the way to the top, then leave it to cure. This is ready to demold. I love the colour purple. For this next step, we're going to need to turn it matte. I'm going to use a matte top coat because it's easier and faster. You could sand it down, but let's be honest, this is so much easier. Add a thin layer all over your frog and cure under a UV lamp. In 30 seconds, it's practically done. Look at that. It looks like it's velvet. I just find that things also look stunning in matte. Maybe it's just me. We're going to need a blooming UV gel, a dotting tool and a UV nail gel of your choosing, and a huge big palette. I'm going to add some of the colour UV onto my palette. You're probably wondering why not just use normal UV resin and then just colour it in. I tried, but I just felt that it didn't bloom as nicely. By the way, everything I'm using today will be linked in my description box. If I can't find it, I'll find some dupes. Okay, I was nervous at that moment. I wasn't sure if it would work or at least get the effect I was trying to achieve. Grab your blooming gel. We will need to add a medium layer, not too thin nor too thick, and we'll have to do it in small sections as it blooms really fast. Have a UV torch at hand so you can cure the sections for 10 seconds to stop it from blooming too much. Grab your dotting tool and begin to add dots. Once you've completed it, cure under a UV lamp. We now need to clean off the exhibition layer. You'll notice it feels a little sticky. Grab a wipe and some isopropyl alcohol and clean the sticky layer off. By the way, the reason we added the matte top coat is because we needed a textured layer for the blooming gel to not slip off our resin piece or open up and leave patches. I tried it and it doesn't work, so you'll need to create that texture. Once you've cleaned your piece, you'll need to dry it. I'm going to use my €10 fan. I need it because I need to be cooled under these lights. Now for the best part. We're going to need an Aurora pigment. This one has pinky blue, yellows and greens. We're also going to need a chrome top coat to get the pigments to stick down. I love this stuff. It has made adding pigment or flakes so much easier. Plus you end up using a lot less pigment too. Coat the frog with a thin layer of chrome UV resin. Coat the frog with a thin layer of chrome UV gel. Then cure it under your UV lamp for 30 seconds. Only 30 seconds, because any more and it will have overcooked. So count your Mississippis. With a soft blending brush, begin to add the pigment all over the frog. You can also use your fingertips. Make sure it's burnished in really well. This is going to make your piece pop. Big juicy jelly bean hugs to all my subscribers. You're the reason I'm not locked away in an asylum. Love you lots and lots. If you're enjoying my video, please don't forget to give us a like, as it would really help my channel. Pretty kitty, please. And for the big surprise, I'm so excited. My juicy jelly beans. Resiners is giving one lucky winner a light purifier. So I'll be doing a giveaway very soon. So make sure you hit that notification button to not miss out. Once you finish adding the pigment, we now need to seal it all in. You can either brush a layer of high viscosity UV resin onto your piece, or for a more unified finish, we can dunk it in a tub of high viscosity UV resin. Prop up your frog to get it level. With some UV resin, stick down a skewer stick onto the back of your frog. Use a UV torch to seal it in. Then double check it's secure enough that it won't fall off. Grab your dog. Grab your tub with your UV resin and dunk your frog in it. Use a spatula to aid you. Let the excess drip off. Make sure to put your lid back on because we don't want any accidents. Meanwhile, spinning your frog to get the UV resin to balance it out. Then cure it under a UV lamp. Once done, snip off the stick and use a Dremel to sand it out. Keep watching for the end results. Toodles!